Alright guys, so this is the second flight of my simple stick. I've already gone ahead and concluded the video, and now it's time to go ahead and put it back up in the air for some more flying here. So, really excited to even get this thing sliding and head out to the field. Alright, up in the air. I did go ahead and make those adjustments like I said I would in the last video. It was the elevator, especially there. Flying real well. Look at that thing. Real well. Straight vertical. Look at that thing. Yeah, definitely probably going down to a 9-inch prop or doing something about my landing gear height, because that's an issue for sure, especially flying in this thick snow. But I mean, it's not too bad. Oh, we're good. Little wingtip drag there. This thing is so much fun to fly. If you guys are looking for another plane build, this thing is, there's no way to go wrong with this thing all around. I've only put maybe 10 minutes of flying onto it, and I'm already know that this is the plane that you guys need if you're looking for something to spice up your fleet a little bit. A little single ski landing there, touch and go. Rates are absolutely perfect. It travels at low speed really well. It's not necessarily a 3D plane. It doesn't have that I don't know, symmetrical airfoil to it. It's nothing overly crazy. I mean, you can definitely hover it if you have the determination and will. But it certainly can be set up as a beginner. But it flies so slow. It flies perfectly. I don't see any faults in it. I mean, obviously there are going to be faults. It doesn't fly super fast or crazy. But for what it is, it flies really good. It flies good fast, especially flies good really slow. You can see you can just hover it. There's not any adverse stall tendencies that are going to trip you up as a new pilot. So definitely a really good starter plane. I just do touch and goes all day in the snow, except for yeah, that prop's just getting in the way a little bit. I said that like 5 times in my last video. I'm kind of cracking up just thinking back about how much I kept just restating the same thing over and over again. But let's look at that thing go. Nice big rudder. Can almost do flat turns. I mean, of course it's way out there on the end, so it's going to have a little easier time, but it's not going to have as much, you know, overall grunt into moving the plane in the yaw axis. So either way, I mean, I think all this control surfaces on this thing do something, which is going to be good. You gotta be very ginger. If you have it set up like I do, you gotta be very ginger with your landings, just because of that 10-inch prop. But this thing handles super well at low speed, which is something that's really surprised me about this airplane. No! All the way over, tails in the ground. Flip her on back over. Gotta reset my timer. This timer is set up for a Scout on a 1300. So definitely gonna be a little bit less, but this thing is just a whole new level of fun. Does aerobatics super well. Probably not as well as the flight test model, again, that has that symmetrical airfoil to it, but I like this plane better. This is the original. I don't really, again, like I said in my original video, I don't really want to get into the similarities and the In fact, the flight test may have taken some of the Hangar's design from this, but because there definitely are differences. But the size and the scale and the lines on it are very, very similar. That I think there should have been a little more credit given to the Hangar's initial design of this airplane, because it was his brainchild initially. Landing all the way out there, taxiing around. That would suck if I nosed it over there. I had to walk out in the snow. Fingers are definitely feeling it. It's just about freezing right now. Snow hopefully isn't going anywhere. Yeah, these skis are amazing. I'm gonna have to do a full video on this landing gear setup, because just the gear setup itself, I mean, it's 4 times the weight of your typical landing gear bar. But like your typical landing gear, I don't know, wire that you find in the flight test kits, but is really firm, and that's definitely a huge plus for it, because that's my #1 issue that always got me super frustrated, is that my landing gear would always collapse, my landing gear would always tweak and not track straight. This is literally perfect. You can just set it down and go straight as you want all the way across the field. Of course, assuming that you don't dip your prop in, but yeah, I'm interested to try this thing on 4S. That's gonna be fun. I might have to obviously prop it down a little bit for the sake of my motor and my ESC. I only got a 30 amp ESC in here, so definitely don't want to get too risky with that. But look at this thing go. Oh, almost rolled it over there. That could have been catastrophic for sure. Oh, voltage is gone. Voltage is gone. Coming in for an emergency landing. Just kidding. This is like, I'm at half throttle now, which is bad because I've lost all my voltage and I'm killing my battery. But look at this thing. It's still flying great even at that low voltage. Oh, I feel so bad for my battery right now. Okay, bring it in, time to end this thing. All right, that'll do. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for the video, guys. Just a raw flying video, a lot of fun. I'll be making some more videos, probably about that landing gear and a few of the other little things on board this plane that I've been switching to recently on my flight test builds. But overall, really happy with this. Great design. Props to the Hangar for that. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.